So I'm going to go over the skills that we've covered with Miss Hobbs. So you can have one spot that you can go and check everything out. So this skill is the most important that we go over, which is relax on a mat. And so this will allow Miss Hobbs to calm herself down and relax herself regardless of whatever's going on. So you break out a mat or any towel and she'll come on over to the mat and give you a nice little down. And then ideally what I would like from her is for her little hips to cock out to the side and then for her to rest her chin down on the mat. And so that's really, the epitome of relaxation. Just going to give her an opportunity here to think this one through. It's fine. See how nice and relaxed we can get. Good girl. So she's giving me proximity. That's fine. We're dipping our little nose down. Ideally, we rest our chin down. A little bit more like that. And so what this is going to allow her to do is when she can get in a nice relaxed body posture, it's going to be sending a signal to her brain that everything is a-okay, that we can calm down. And this basically is a behavior exercise to work through anxiety, good, and overexcitement. You notice the little hips cocked out to the side there. That's her getting in a little bit more of a relaxed state. There's actually two calming signals that you can give to her during the exercise, one of which is a yawn, so just an audible yawn. Let her know that you're relaxed, and then also just a big inhale and exhale. Very good. So let her know that you're calmed down and relaxed. They're very perceptive to your state, and so letting them know that you're relaxed gives them the indication that they can relax as well. So you just break out a towel and or any mat. Give her an opportunity to come on over and relax. There's no command for it. You actually remain completely silent. And reason being, we want her to work through this completely on her own, that she realizes she can come on over to a mat and then calm down and relax her body. And then she needs to work through this, give us a down, cock her little hips out to the side, rest her little chin down ideally. She'll do little head dips. A lot of times she will rest her chin down, which is what we're looking for. It's all well and good. She's just at least better. That's much better. Relaxing for us and giving us a dipping her nose down. Good job, sweetie. So I've had folks use this for plane rides, dog-friendly hotels, and anytime that their pup gets overly anxious, you can break out your mat. She'll come on down, relax, give her treats periodically, and then scoop the mat up when you're done with this exercise. So it's not something that stays out all the time. It's not her dog bed. And initially, if she's having any difficulty with it, then as soon as she trips onto the mat, you can give her a treat, let her know that this is where the good stuff happens, and then give her a treat for a sit, then for a down, then for her hips going out to the side, then for her nose going down towards the mat, then resting her chin down on the mat in that order. And that's all well and good to continue to push her forward and let her know she's moving in the direction that you're looking for her to go with this exercise. Perfect. Well, we're going to move on here, and very good. That's what we're looking for. Good job, sweetie. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. So now we'll toss a treat off the mat and keep on going on over our skills. So this next is our name game exercises. So what we're looking for is just some excellent eye contact. Everything's really predicated on being able to get our pup's attention. So I'm going to say Hobbs. Drag a treat up towards my face. As soon as she makes eye contact there, then I'm going to click her that moment. Then I'm going to say Hobbs. As soon as she makes eye contact without dragging the treat up towards my face, I'm going to click her that moment, make it a little more challenging. Then I'm going to take a treat, toss it on the ground over here. Hops. As soon as she locks in, even though she's interested in that treat over there, hops. She gets a click. Then I like to parlay that into some great recall, so tossing treats around. She's searching on her own. Hops, come. So we can work on recall. She's just looking around for treats. If she's super locked into me like there, I'll toss a treat over here. Hops, come. Good girl. Start to play with her. So you can start to hide around corners, play from further distances and in different environments as well. That's what we like to do. Hobbes, come. Good girl. Hobbes, sit. Good girl. When we walk away, she looked like, Hobbes, sit. Good girl. Very good. Hobbes, down. Good girl. Hobbes, down. Stay. Free. Good girl. So her sit when her butt hits the floor, down when her elbows hit the floor, and with the stay, I tell her free when she's completed her mission, and you can start to again increase the distance there. So you'll notice that this exercise, touch, is utilized in our loose leash walking. So having our pup be able to position herself exactly where we need her to be when we're walking around. Also, I've had dogs that do recall that don't get exactly where they need to be, so you could simply put your hand down, touch, and have your pup come up and touch that spot. It's also an excellent exercise for gaining confidence. So if you've got strangers, someone new that she's being introduced to, if she's in the power position, knowing I can just come up and bump their hand with my nose, then it can be really empowering for her. So another utilization that's a very, very good way to use that exercise. Next, we're going to go over her leave it. So if she's gaining interest in these treats, leave it. Good. She should be able to pull back, as well as if there's treats already on the ground. Let's give her one here. Leave it. Very good. She should be able to just hang back and not go after those treats. Right now, we're in like the TP phase where I've got my little hand over as a TP. She can't go after it. Tell her free and then move away from those treats right there. And lastly, our space exercise. So, hops, space. So this is our anti-jumping exercise. When she approaches me, she should be able to stay about 2 feet away. Space. So you'll notice that I did one from the front, one from the side, and we can try one from behind. Space. As soon as we tell her space, she should give us about 2 feet of distance from us. And this is really perfect. This is really exactly what we're looking for. I like to use it as a preventative measure, ideally, and do it before my pup has an opportunity to pounce on me. Hops, space. And that really gives them the ability to know that this is a boundary and this is what you're looking for. After you tell them over and over again, as they're approaching, she'll start to understand, okay, this isn't something that's being rewarded. Is pouncing. He likes it when I've got about 2 feet and I give him a little bit of space. And then one last thing, if you got some friends that are working with your pup at all, it could be excellent. I'll actually just take some treats, put them in my hand, and try to get her more used to that touch. And so just petting her as much as you can while your friends are giving her treats. Just try to get her as comfortable as she can. So she needs to get more used to more touch. And with my wife, she's perfectly fine. And with the kids, she's perfectly fine. It's largely me and men that she has a difficult time with. And so getting uncomfortable with that, for me, it's largely been treats. So if I've got treats, then she allows me to give her some affection. And the other time is just if at night, if she comes and like snuggles in bed, and she'll come up right to me, lay in between my legs, lay right on me, and she's comfortable with me. I can pet her at that point. But periodically throughout the day, if I'm just randomly reaching for her, then she doesn't appreciate it. But I do want her to get more used to men petting her, and so I would just the best way for her has just been, hey, I've got a treat. You know that good stuff happens when I'm coming and petting you. So give her some treats and give her some affection and pair those two together. And it's been very beneficial for the little cutie. So I encourage you to continue to do that as well. Yeah, you got a super sweet, amazing little lady on your hands, and yeah, she's been a joy to have around. So we'll see you shortly.